Next up, Affluent Medical and Antoine Pau.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Antoine Pau. I'm today, I have the pleasure to represent the company Affluent Medical, another company that was started by Truffle Capital. And as Bernard Louis was saying earlier, Affluent Medical is preparing an IPO on Euronext Paris for the end of the month and should be listed on June 27th. So we are here also to see investors for this IPO. And while the management is currently doing a roadshow in Europe, we will be happy to discuss further that with you. This slide will provide you a few examples of track record at Truffle in the medical device field. We had recently 2 exits, one with Vexim, a company in the vertebral compression fracture that was sold to Stryker for 216 million, and Symetis, a company in developing and commercializing with great success an aortic valve replacement system, and that was ultimately sold to Boston Scientific. And you have also Carmat, that is a real success currently in pivotal clinical studies, and that will probably commercialize in Europe in 1 year or next 18 months. So what we want to do with Affluent Medical is to replicate the success we had with those 3 companies. So what is Affluent Medical? It's a company, a medical device company, developing 4 products, 4 minimally invasive implants, and each of these implants can change patient lives, can save patient lives, and improve patient lives. We have also developed those implants in one of the 4 largest markets in medical device, and each of them have the ability to lead and to take a major market share on each of these markets, and I will show you why. First device is in a life-threatening disease that is called endovascular aortic aneurysm. That is basically a dilatation of the aorta that exposes the patient to the risk of the rupture of aorta that is most of the time deadly for the patients. So we're developing a prosthesis in this disease. The next 2 products are products in the mitral valve regurgitation. It's a very exciting field today in the medical device, probably one of the largest market and the largest prevalence and very high unmet medical needs, because there is currently no solution of replacement of mitral valve transcatheter that is available on the market. We've also developed a mitral ring because, you know, when you want to address mitral regurgitation, you will either replace the valve or repair the valve. And finally, the 4th product is probably a game changer in the field of severe urinary incontinence, which is a very serious disease for patients that are led to isolation with their disease, and there is currently no solution satisfactory for the patients, especially for women. Most of the disease is 90% is women, and there is the only artificial sphincter that is available today is only suitable for men. What I will show you is some videos explaining why our products can really transform their respective market. So you'll see here an aneurysm, and the prosthesis will be implanted transcatheter through the femoral artery. It's now deployed, and the most important part of the prosthesis is a small fibers that you see around the prosthesis, and that will be responsible for avoiding endoleaks around the prosthesis that are the main cause of treatment failure today. So this is unique in our prosthesis. So you see the action of the fibers here. They will address the problem of endoleaks that occur in 30 or 40% of the patients. And the aneurysm sac will shrink and avoiding the risk of rupture eventually. So it could be avoiding at the same time the risk of rupture and avoiding the risk of reintervention for patients. You see here on a CT scan the very spectacular reduction of the aneurysm size after 2 years. The Calios product is a mitral ring that is implanted via a conventional surgery, like a conventional annuloplasty. But what you see is that inside the ring, you have an actuator that will be able to adjust the shape and the size of the ring to the patient needs over the time, which is key for a good recovery for the patient. And the cardiologist and cardiac surgeon will have a tool that will improve dramatically the outcome over the time. After repair replacement of the valve, so here you see the mitral valve functioning normally with the blood ejected into the aorta. And we developed this transcatheter valve that will transform also the way that valves are implanted and the way the blood flow within the ventricle. We have this partnership with GE Healthcare where we will show that the blood flow that is created by this valve is really mimicking the native valve as it is in normal patients. And finally, an illustration of the device, artificial sphincter device. So you see in patient, you will implant on the urethra this ring that will put a smooth pressure on the urethra and ensure continence. With no risk of erosion, and this cuff will be actionated at distance with a remote control, which is totally new for a urethral sphincter, because today the current existing technique are actionated by mechanical devices that are less convenient for the patient. All of these technologies will be available on the market, on the European market, from 2020 to 2022 in Europe. We've decided to go direct in Europe to sell the product with our own sales force, to partner in the US, and we already have a partner for China. We have already started and implemented 3 JVs that are fully funded until commercialization and that will be responsible of clinical development, manufacturing, and commercialization of the future products. You see here the management, very experienced, especially in the field of structural heart. You see Marcio Scorsin, a cardiac surgeon. Vincent Gardes was the former CEO of Vexim that was sold to Stryker. Enrico Pasquino, former Edwards, and Daniele Zanotti, Sorin. A scientific advisory board that is very involved and also very enthusiastic about the product. So you see Alain Carpentier, the very well-known cardiac surgeon with the inventors of many technologies that change the medicine, and Michael Mack. And finally, you see the conditions, IPO deal terms that will be by the end of June. So the IPO will be around $50 3 million raised at a valuation that will be around 120 million, and with a 2 years lockup of all the shareholders of the company to align the interest between existing shareholders and new shareholders. And the bank syndicate with 3 banks, 2 French banks and 1 Swiss bank. So IPO is planned for June 27th, and the subscription will be received until June 21st. So with Affluent Medical, we hope we can change the life of patients and also make investors happy with the potential returns. Thank you very much.